Hi everyone! I've had tons of requests from people who come to sit in my chair, people I meet at school, and family members, friends, asking me how I curl my hair with my straightener. I know it is super hard. It takes a ton of practice and it can be really complicated. You can get all tangled in your arms and your hands, which way to turn your wrist. So we're gonna go over all of that today. One reason you would want to curl your hair with a straightener is because your hair gets heated on both sides. With a curling iron or like a curling wand, your hair, the heat has to work through all those layers of hair before it gets to the end. With the flat iron, it's going to heat on both sides, get heated quicker, and your curls will last longer. So one thing is prep. This is my second day hair, so I went in with some dry shampoo and I rubbed it in, and you can use any dry shampoo. I used this one, and I also went in with a heat protectant. I used the Kenra 11 thermal spray. Any thermal protectant will do. So first thing you're going to want to do is probably practice with your flat iron off, because you don't want to burn your hair off by holding it in the same place at once. You're just going to want to practice turning it and twisting it and figuring out what works for you. So I'm going to be using my Paul Mitchell Express Iron flat iron. I also have the GHD Platinum Styler, which is kind of like this, but it's a little thinner and has rounded edges, so you get more of like a curl, whereas with this one you get a little bit more of a beach wave. So the way that you hold it, the way I like to hold it when I curl my own hair is like this. I hold it like this on this side and on this side. When you drag the curl down, if you pull it like this, vertical, you're gonna get more of a wave rather than a curl. But if you drag your hair out that way or this way, it's going to give you more of a curl, like a bouncy curl. So usually curling your hair with a straightener is easier with shorter hair. You can do it on longer hair. I don't have arms long enough to do that, but I can do it on long hair on other people. My hair is just about getting to the length, or it's getting a little long. So I'll show you how I do it. First, I like to take a section just at the nape of my neck, and I will twist it up and clip it out of the way the rest of my hair. So I do that. Again, my hair is already prepped. It's already got the heat protectant on it, the thermal protectant. So I usually grab small sections. Smaller sections are going to give you more of a piecey look, more of a beachy, wavy look. But if you take larger sections, they'll be thicker, bigger waves. So I like to go from behind. Again, I hold it vertical. I use my fingers for an extra little twist and pull it down. So that created a little bit more of a curl. I personally prefer to leave the ends out. You don't have to. If it's too curly, too much of like a bouncy curl, you can go ahead and just pat it, and then it will give you a little bit more of a wave. Today I'm going to be alternating my curls. That's going to be giving me more of a beachy, wavy look, but you can do it however you want. You can curl all of the curls away from your face. I'm just gonna alternate them. I always make sure that the first curl goes away from my face so that I don't have curls falling all over the place. So again, I'm just alternating. My curls on this side. I'm going to be curling away from my face. If it's too curly, go ahead and go over it like that. So there isn't any rhyme or reason to what sections I'm taking, or like, I just usually take thinner sections. And remember that you don't have to just use one hand to twist the curling iron. If you lightly touch it with these fingers, you're not gonna burn yourself. You just lightly touch it like that. And then I'm gonna let down my next section. My sections aren't very thick. So I usually like to bring it all toward my face. Again, curl away. the more times that you twist the iron, the more curly it's going to be. And if you get something like this where it doesn't seem like it curled very well, just leave it out and go back to it. You don't want to go back and curl over the top of it because it will just damage your hair and it needs a second to cool off. And if you need to, you can also guide your hair in the iron just to make sure, like I can hold it like that to make sure that it gets all the way through. So this should be pretty cooled off by now. You want to wait a few seconds before you like brush them out or mess with them because you want your hair to be cooled. You don't want the curls to just fall out. So what I'm going to be using to finish, I like to first use my Dry Texture Spray by Kenra. I love it because it gives your hair some grit and some hold. It also makes your hair nice and shiny and smooth. And so this product, any sort of texture spray, is going to help your curls hold for a few days. I like to, when I go to sleep, throw my hair up in a ponytail, just so that the curls don't get touched while I sleep and they don't get messed up. After I use the texture spray, I'll hop in with my volume spray, Kenra Volume Spray 25. That's gonna give my hair some nice hold as well. So to spray my texture spray, I spray downward. I lift my hair up just so I can get all of that hair and kind of mess with it and comb through it. And you're gonna wanna go in the back, spray it down. I like to tip my head over and spray it again. And just, that gives you some nice volume there. The last thing, I use my Kenra spray. I don't spray much of it because this stuff is pretty strong. And just lightly go over. So, there you have it. You've got some nice volume from the sprays, and these curls should last you pretty well if you keep spraying some dry shampoo in your hair and use some hairspray through your hair in a ponytail when you sleep. If you like this video, go ahead and like it and comment down below how it went for you if you have any questions. If you want me to keep doing some videos like this, give me some recommendations, what you're looking for, what you're struggling with your hair, and I will jump on that. Thanks for watching.